Well, hello, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about an important topic that has to do with your business as it relates to holidays. I'm filming this in the early part of November, and of course we know that we have all of these holidays coming up with Thanksgiving and Christmas and so forth, and other various holidays that people celebrate. But nonetheless, I have to confess to you that I don't keep any holidays except Thanksgiving, which I think is biblical. But nonetheless, I am a business owner, and I understand that the American public has been trained like lemmings to run down to the stores and buy things that for everybody on their shopping list. And quite frankly, retailers who probably for the most part are not Christians, retailers earn half of their annual profits at Christmas time. And I used to be in the computer business, specifically in the point of sale and back office computers for retail chains, retail stores, and the food service industry. And in doing so, I visited the home offices of many of the largest retailers in America. And it was amazing to me as I would walk down the halls of these big office buildings that you'd see a room full of people that were all working on something like Halloween promotion and advertising and all of that for their store. But it might have been January, and you'd go by another room, people were working on their Thanksgiving sale event, and another room would be people working on Christmas and President's Day and all of these different holidays, 4th of July, and they had staffs of people working on what they were going to offer, the layouts, the advertising, and all of this, and they were doing it months and months in advance. So imagine people are planning on their Thanksgiving advertising in March, and they're putting together all these layouts and flyers and sales materials and television ads, radio ads, and so forth. So retailers put a lot of thinking into what they're going to do to earn big money during holiday seasons, and of course the biggest one happens to be Christmas time. So as that relates to us, there's a lot of people that are in small business, network marketing, and so forth that literally have wrong thinking toward holidays. In fact, in the past I've had people say, well, you can't really do much at Christmas time because everybody's so busy, and I just want to shake them and say, don't you understand? You're in business. You have products or services that you offer, and you have a huge market that, let me restate this again, that's trained. They're trained to spend money lavishly at that time of year. Some of them budget and save for it, some of them just run up their credit cards, but almost everybody in America goes out and drops $1,000, $2,000 and so forth on Christmas gifts. So this is a huge opportunity for you to thoughtfully consider what products that you have that might benefit some of the people on your own shopping list. And I would, since I'm not talking about any particular company, I would really be thoughtful about this. In other words, maybe you're in a nutraceutical company and you know somebody that has a health issue and you've got a product that might help them. So I would give it to them as a gift along with a thankful card, so that they know you're just not sending a bottle of vitamins, but that you carefully selected something thinking about them and their welfare. And so there's many gifts. Obviously you're not going to give your children a bottle of vitamins or whatever products that you sell, but there's many people that you know that you can give your products to, which seeds that product into their life. If they like the product, then they're liable to reorder it from you. It also means that you're giving something that's thoughtful. Of course, you're buying it at wholesale, you're getting the PV. But don't forget to do this and to teach it to your downline, because if you create some volume for your business by the gifts that you give away, and you teach it to your downline, and they do that, and they teach it to their downline, you will create a groundswell of business. Debbie and I had our biggest year ever in a December. We had, it won't make any difference to a lot of you, but we had 107,000 PV. We broke away 7 new managers in 3 different legs, which were our leadership positions with that company. So while other people were saying you can't do anything at Christmas, we had our biggest month ever, and we led the company that month as well. So I'm living evidence that you can really do great business at Christmas time. But you've got to act early, because many people have got all their Christmas shopping done long before the Black Friday. So now's the time to take action. Do this early in the month of November. Send out catalogs. If you have catalogs to people, some companies create a Christmas catalog so you can send it out to people for them to consider your products for their people that they want to buy for. Also, send out cards to remind people that you have some thoughtful products for some of the people on your shopping list. Send out emails with reminders to people of the kind of things that you have that might fit their needs for some of the people that they buy for. Obviously not all of them, but some of them. If you do this, numbers protect everybody. Not everybody's going to buy from you, but many will. And of course, again, you can give gifts yourself. This is also a great time for recruiting. In fact, December and January are my favorite times to recruit during the whole year. Starting in November, one of the things we've done is advertise for people to be able to earn extra Christmas money. So my wife in particular has run ads and taught young ladies how to use our products to earn an extra $200 or $500 that they can use to do Christmas shopping that they might not have had money to do. So it's a good time to find people that are looking for ways to make money so that they can buy things at Christmas. And then, of course, after Christmas, 2 things happen. The one thing is that all those bills come in from all the credit card charges that they charged in November, and then in January they get the December bill, and they sit there in shock looking at how much debt they ran up, and that's when they're thinking about how can I pay off this debt. And it's a good time for you to be able to show them a way to be able to take care of that debt that they'd like to get rid of and make some additional income on a part-time basis. There's another thing, maybe even more important, is that during the end of December and the first couple of weeks of January, people are making these New Year's resolutions. I'm going to lose weight is, of course, one of the biggest ones. I'm going to get out of debt's another big one. Another one is that I'm going to, to be able to earn additional income this year. How can I improve my income this year? So people are thinking about change at the end of the year and the very first of the year, and that's when I like to run ads and let people know that you can prosper in 2016 is one of the headings that I often use in my ads. So because during the end of the year and the first of the year, people are thinking, how can I prosper this year? How can I make 2016 better than 2015 was? And of course, they're open to listening, open to new ideas. So I hope these tips help you. If you go to work right now and you got your eyes open. Oh, one last thing. When you're attending Christmas parties, gatherings of your family at Thanksgiving and Christmas and things like that, you're often seeing, relatives and friends and cousins that you haven't seen maybe for the whole year, but here you are gathered at a big event. And I don't think it's appropriate to try to recruit at those events, but you can identify people. One of the things I like to do is start a conversation. Instead of talking about football and stuff like that, I'll bring up a conversation. I'll say, what do you guys think about the economy? You think it's going to be better this year? And then I just shut up and listen and identify the people that are saying, man, it sucks. And also have your eyes and your ears open. You'll hear people say things like, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job this year. They're talking about closing down the plant that I work at. Some people will say, I lost my job. Some people are saying, I got to find something else to do. I hate my job. I'm a great listener, and you need to be too. Listen to what people say. Make note of those people. And what I'll do is maybe I'll run into that same person in the kitchen or something when other people are not around, and I'll say, Joe, I heard what you said about your job, and that's a bummer, and I might be able to help you with that. I'll give you a call. And so I don't say anything else. I don't give them a sales pitch or a website. I just say, I might be able to help you with that. I'll give you a call. And you know what they say? Yeah, thank you. They don't know what you've got in mind. They don't know if you know of another job or what, but that's the way I approach it, and it's been very, very effective. And one new person can make a whole big difference in your bill, in your year. So thank you for being with me today. If you would like this, make any comments that you'd like to make. I appreciate feedback from you on the things that you'd like to learn. Share this video with others. Make sure that you go to my home business blog site and register to get my emails, because I have specific emails that will go to you immediately when a new blog message is available. So have a great day in the Lord. Goodbye.